Hey, so you haven't seen me in forever. I don't know how to do this anymore. So the other day, I was looking through my YouTube notifications and stuff, and I remembered that I had that old video from the summertime, last summer, when I was all hating my life and hating my job, and it's like the most negative video in the world, and it makes me kind of upset to look back and watch that. So, I don't want that to be the only thing that I've ever talked about ever. I mean, I want to do some updates and let you guys know what's happening in my life if you just like to hear my voice or look at my face or berate me with comments. No. Or whatever, if you're curious what happened to me. Okay, update number one. I don't know if I said that in that video. I don't remember, but I quit that job. Um, Not necessarily because I hated it, but I quit that job as a cashier because I moved. Um, so yeah, I'm in a totally new city. Well, not new because I had been here before. I'm at school. So I'm not in my parents' house, which is where I was when I filmed that, and there was like other shit in the background, which is interesting because I apparently have the mess gene because if you just like look over my shoulder, you're like, damn, do you ever clean, girl? It's like, yeah, I cleaned a week ago, and it's just fucking shitty in here again. I'm sorry. Other updates in my life is that you'll notice that my hair is like a totally different texture than it was in that video, except for the front pieces, because that's a long story. But I decided to quit flat ironing my hair, which was probably like one of the most revolutionary things that has happened to me. And I hated my hair for a really long time because I had all of that negativity put on me by like family and like, even strangers that were like, curly hair is ugly and curly hair is gross, and it's just, I mean, mine's not even really that curly. Mine's pretty wavy today, like a mixture of waves and curls. Um, but also my hair was really, really damaged before, so I had to cut a bunch of it off, and that was traumatizing. But it's grown out a lot. My hair is like down to here straight, but if I let it go, it goes back up like 2 inches curly. So that happened. That was a thing. Um, Other things that have been happening in my life, if you care, if you don't, that's cool too. Um, I'm in my senior year of college. I finish in 2 months. I'm kind of scared. I'm actually terrified. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm graduating with a degree in English. I went to college. I learned how to read. I'm in a pretty different place in my life than I was when I was bitching about hating people all the time. Um, I think I'm in a totally different place as far as like my mental health is concerned because previously, um, I think that job like triggered. Okay, and this is where all of the YouTube psychiatrists are gonna be like, you don't actually have problems. I'm pretty sure that working at a job that I really, really, really didn't like and being faced with all the negativity and like dreading that every single day, like going in and interacting with the same people all the time, that way may have triggered potential for anxiety problems that were there before. Um, and I'm not just like making this up out of my ass or whatever because my mom has an anxiety disorder, my brother has an anxiety disorder, my younger sister has an anxiety disorder, and recently my older sister was also diagnosed with, they all have different types of anxiety, but it's there. So I think a lot of that is genetic anyway, so I was probably predisposed to it, and then I was in a really unhealthy environment for my brain and my well-being, and I got really depressed and like unhappy, and I didn't want to be doing anything anymore, and I almost dropped out of school, and it's not been good. Last semester was really bad, although I did manage to keep pretty good grades, but this semester, grade-wise, has not been very good, and I've been like really ashamed of my performance because I've had like no motivation, and I don't really understand or know how to get that back. Like I used to be able to sit down and do work and like push, so I know it's in me, but I don't know. Recently I'm like scared to go to class. I'm scared to give presentations. I don't feel good hardly ever. I feel pretty good today, but last Thursday I had like this weird episode in the morning where I freaked out and I felt like I couldn't breathe and I just like started crying hysterically because I was like failing this class because I am failing a class. We just got midterms and this is my last, supposed to be my last semester, but I might have to come back and hopefully I don't. Because I am failing the class because I just haven't been able to make myself do the work, and I hadn't spoken to my professor at all about any of the problems that I was having. So I like had this breakdown and freaked out, and like I don't know, I felt like I was just like the inside of me was like all clenched up, and like my heart was beating really fast, and I couldn't breathe, and I was just like sobbing uncontrollably in public. It was really unfortunate. So I went to the counseling center and spoke to a lady there for a little while, and I'm supposed to come back for another counseling session tomorrow, actually. So that's exciting. Um, this will be my first official like counseling session at the center. So I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I'm not used to looking into the camera anymore. Um, so I don't know. I'm really nervous about actually going to talk to a person, like face to face, and have like the real time judgment. I mean, like talking into the camera for me is a little bit easier because I don't know, you're not there immediately, and like when people leave negative comments, or actually most, I haven't gotten any really bad ones yet. I had some like on makeup tutorials that I took down a long time ago that I was really unattractive without makeup, so that's nice. Um, but I just I want to change my life and I want to be more positive thinking and I don't want to like be afraid to try things and I feel like at this point in my life I have a lot of potential to do really anything that I want and I think that's really terrifying and I know I'm sure that other people who are in a similar position as far as like getting ready to graduate feel that way too. I mean, I have to find like a full-time job, that pressure's on, and I don't have health insurance, so like I can't afford to get sick. I can't afford anything out of that's not like necessity as far as like medicine stuff because yeah, America. There's just a lot of pressure. When I think that other people can relate to that, and if you can, I want to feel you on my level. Like, come talk to me. I want to let's vibe together. Okay, let's talk. Let's share our feelings, our concerns. Like, I don't know. I think that I'm in a good position to like be better because I think I've been saying I think like 400 times, but that's like my qualifier for this. Um, Last semester, particularly like September through October, I was in a really bad place as far as my mental health. I was very depressed, very sad, and just zero motivation to do things. And I just felt like I was doing things needlessly and that I was trapped in my situation. And I still feel that to an extent, but it wasn't as bad as it was then. Like the fear of falling back into that depression and that sadness and like really like self-loathing. And I think that one thing I know this is really stupid, but like if I was going to suggest a way to help your self-esteem at all, I would suggest going 1 day a week without wearing makeup and not styling your hair. That sounds insane to a lot of people. So I haven't straightened my hair since before New Year's. So we're going on 3 months. Um, but I think like looking at myself in the mirror with my natural hair texture and no makeup on and looking at like you can see a pimple under the makeup there, but like I have makeup on right now, obviously. Um, like looking at myself with no makeup, no hair done up fancy or whatever. It didn't take like an hour to get ready. Like looking at myself like that and being like, you know what? That's okay. there's not been one day since I quit styling my hair that I've been like, I need to do my hair. Like that was like 13 minutes of me rambling. I'll probably have to cut out some stupid parts like this. So I don't know. I just wanted to like update, and like I was reading the comments and people were like, "Oh, you should make more videos. What happened to you? I haven't seen you in so long." So you know what? Maybe I'm back. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe this is a thing that I need to talk about, and I just need to be present. And I don't know. I know other people were like, "Oh, we miss hearing your voice," but I mean, I don't think I have that great of a voice. But I mean, if they miss it, then you know that's cool. Then I should provide that service. It sounds like I'm a verbal prostitute now. That was not attractive. All right, thanks for listening. If you cared, if you didn't care, that's cool too. I don't know. Some people said they wanted my voice, so like those like 5 people, you you're getting my voice.